Good evening and welcome to the June 16th meeting of the Speedway Redevelopment Commission. With me this evening is our Vice President, Jacob Blaisdell, our member, Rhonda Schwartz, and our Economic Director, Kyle Markley. I will call the meeting to order at 6:03 and confirm that we have a quorum and proper notice of the meeting was previously posted. Did we receive any email comments?
We did not.
Okay, and seeing no one in the audience this evening, we'll move on to the next item, which is the consent of the regular session meeting minutes from May 19th. Were there any other edits or additions for that?
Nope.
Seeing none, we'll go ahead and approve those by consent. Next is the consent of our very, very short special session meeting on June 9th. Any other edits or additions to that one?
No.
All right, seeing none, we'll approve those by consent as well. Next on the agenda is the approval of the claims and expenses from the last month or so. Kyle, any ones that we want to highlight?
Just the B&H photo for the 26933. That was for splitting the cost of the sound equipment for Speedway TV. REA for the 27,000 plus was for the roundabout project, and everything else is, yeah, pretty standard.
All right. Any questions for Kyle?
I don't.
No. I'll make a motion that we approve the claims as presented.
I'll second. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor of approving, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes 3-0. All right. Next this evening is our director's report from Kyle.
Yeah, thank you, President Miller. We got, roundabout is still moving forward. We're finishing up the contract and all that with the contractor. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we will start seeing actual movement at the roundabout. We will be voting today on the Main Street design. That's planned right now to have the design and out to bid for construction by end of year. And then we'll work with the contractors on when that Main Street work will be done. We are still prepared to submit to the MPO our study that we're doing from 16th and Main down to 16th and Mickley on road improvements and walkability, things like along those lines. So that's due July 1st, and then we'll probably have a couple months until we actually hear if we got approved for that grant or not. Thank you all and Cronin Associates very much for the excess assessed valuation and coming in on last week and getting that hearing. I went down to the auditor's office, got it stamped. Everything should have been turned into the DLGF. So we should be good until next year.
Great. Any questions for Kyle?
Nope. Thanks for hitting the ground running, Kyle.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no kidding. You've had a lot on your plate since you've been here.
Yes. They say you get a vacation in June, but not so much. Not so much.
Well, I got to wait 90 days.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Next on the agenda is our new business items. The first one being Resolution 2025-07, approval of design contractor for Main Street.
Yeah, I briefly talked about this. This will be with Keyser Consulting Group. They did the survey for Main Street. We are now at the design phase. They will have this designed and out to bid for the contractor by the end of the year. We will use them to do the design, the help through the contracting with the bids and other services along those lines up until that point.
Any questions?
Do you want to talk a little bit about kind of what we're hoping to do on Main Street and just kind of what those general improvements are that we're expecting and asking Keyser Consulting to design?
Yeah, so some of that's going to be replacing the bricks that are starting to crumble. Obviously, everybody knows that one. So we'll
Maybe not replacing it with bricks.
Not replacing
Right.
it with bricks. We're thinking stamped concrete, so it should be more durable, last longer, not as many trip hazards year over year. Then I believe it's going to be some concrete and asphalt rework and redo there, and just making sure all sidewalks and road improvements are up to ADA standards.
Great. All right. Thank you.
All right, well, with that, I will entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2025-07.
I make a motion that we approve Resolution 2025-07 for the approval of design contractor for Main Street.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes 3-0. All right, and we're skipping a couple items on the agenda. We'll hopefully have those wrapped up for our next meeting, but we'll move along to the approval of the lighting purchase for the roundabout project.
Yeah, thank you. So this is for ESL. We have the quote here for $70,040. This is for the lighting at the roundabout. This was separate from the main contract, so this is to be able to put those in at the roundabout and get this locked in at this price now.
Gotcha. And so, like you were saying at the end there, we're just getting ahead of this so that we
Yes.
can get it in time before tariffs and price increases and all that jazz, which
Absolutely.
happens a lot these days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank you for staying on top of that.
Yeah.
Any questions on that quote?
So these are for the actual materials. This isn't any kind of labor or anything. This is just what we need to order in to do the lighting that's been spec'd out for the roundabout project.
Correct.
Okay, great. Okay.
All right, I will go ahead and entertain a motion.
All right, I'll make a motion that we approve the lighting purchase for the roundabout project as presented.
I'll second.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes 3-0. I don't see any old business this evening. Any community events coming up that you're aware of?
There is a movie on Main this Friday. I believe it's Lamborghini.
Lamborghini,
Yes,
yeah.
so that begins at 8 o'clock, and it's free and open to everybody.
Great. And something happening on Wednesday?
The Speedway Chamber Golf outing is this Wednesday at the Brickyard. We did sell out this year, so we're looking forward to that.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
Always a fun event.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I will adjourn the meeting at 6:10.